Wonderful hat, this. A friend of mine who's a magician had to go to a fancy dress wedding, would you believe? And this is the hat he made and took along to the wedding. Much too good to throw away, so I'll put it into my collection. And then, for my own part, I had a magician's hat, which is an ordinary, what they call an opera hat, one of these ones here, which you put on your head and do magic tricks with. I did that for many years for children's parties. I used to have a rabbit at one time, but, oh no, well, he's left his carrot behind, but the rest of it's gone. Then folding hats, this one is a witch's hat. It's a very clever idea. It pops up into a hat to wear. But it's got this lovely bandsaw mechanism, which I just love. It's so clever. You just take the two ends, fold them together, and it's folded up into a pocketable hat. The most iconic hat I've ever come across, I think, must be the Mad Hatter's Tea Party event, where the Mad Hatter wore this extraordinary hat, looking a bit like this, in fact. This is made of pewter. But inside the centre of the hat, there's a little tiny lens. It's called a Stanhope peep. And when you look through it, you see the complete picture, which Tenniel did for the Alice in Wonderland book, Mad Hatter's Tea Party. Oh, there he is. And it says 10 and sixpence. Wonderful stuff. Hats off. Foolish hats. Hats that are foolish to wear, but fun to look at as well, like this jester's hat, for instance. But there's a lot of other hats out there which are equally enjoyable. This one, for instance, is a kind of applause hat, and you put it on your head. When there's a concert or an event and you want to applause, you can applause like that, and with your hands as well. Well done, good performance, bravo, bravo. Wonderful idea. Here's a selfie hat which I fancy wearing for the artist. You have to have a paintbrush in your hand, but it's a selfie, so phone at the ready, and then, for instance. This one's got a lovely surprise to it, which when I first saw it, I didn't know what was going on. It looked like an ordinary, perfectly normal hat. But inside here is a little secret. Pop it up and we have a pop-up card. Brilliantly depicted. Fully three-dimensional, stand up. Lacquered, I think, so it's probably waterproof in the rain. But when you're finished with it, you simply click the visor down and you couldn't tell what's inside at all. Very clever idea. This is a foolish one, but I loved it at the time. And I got a lot of children to wear this at parties. It's a kind of sailor's hat, kind of a bit mad. But it's a nice little lighthouse with lots of LEDs flashing away. That's very sweet, isn't it? Now, for people with big heads like me, here's an extraordinary hat. It's a really big-headed hat. So big, in fact, you couldn't actually wear this on your head. So they thoughtfully provide a kind of inflatable rubber ring inside. And when you put it on, it will hold on your head very nicely. That's a very, very big hat for a very big head. I made this foolish thing many years ago too, which is a kind of steeple with a weather vane at the top, which is a bit of fun. It's hard to wear though. And the last one is this one here, which is a drinker's hat, which you have to put some drinks in it. I've got a very strange mixture of drinks here because I've got Guinness here and lager there, but never mind, you sip away, but you have to make sure this doesn't go to your head.